On June 27, 2014, a large lava flow broke out on the northeast side of Pu'u'o and began to head east. It cut through miles of forest during the summer, and by October it was approaching Pahoa. Apa'a Road and the Pahoa transfer station were closed and emergency preparations began. With the lava burning through fields only a few hundred yards away, Helco workers hurried to protect power poles in its path. The poles were surrounded with insulation, cement blocks, and a big pile of cinder to keep the lava from burning the wooden poles. Lava ran directly into one of the power poles as it crossed the Pa'a Road in the early morning hours of October 25th. The power pole was completely surrounded, but survived the intense heat of the flow. The protection worked. Below the road, the lava flow continued down through pasture, burning or burying fences and crumpling a metal shed along the way. The flows entered the top of the Sugimoto's property on October 28th and burned through their macadamia nut orchard. Listen for the methane blasts. These happen when gas from burning roots ignites and explodes. The lava burned things like this pile of old tires, but old trucks and pieces of metal got covered or embedded in the lava. Fire and civil defense workers were there to make sure everyone was safe. The lava flows start out only a few feet high, but over 3 days this lava inflated until it overflowed 5-foot-high dirt walls. This sped-up video shows how lava flows inflate like a balloon. The outside crust moves up as lava continues to fill the inside of the flow. Some flows can get pushed up to higher than the top of a school bus. The lower flows stopped before they reached the village road or any homes in Pahoa. But on November 10th, a new flow broke out near Apa'a Road and moved toward an empty house. One branch of the flow moved along the road and into the driveway, and another flowed right up to the edge of the garage building, but stopped just a few feet away. Sadly, lava reached the house. All that is left is the metal roof on top of the lava, though the garage is still standing. New breakouts of lava continued above Apa'a and soon reached the transfer station. They first flowed around the dirt wall outside the fence and began to inflate. Then lava broke out, burned its way through the fence, and flowed down the walls.
Lava headed straight toward them. Less than a mile away now, a slow-motion disaster they're watching out for. ABC's Clayton Sandell reporting in tonight.
Tonight, a powerful volcano that helped create the Big Island of Hawaii is now threatening thousands of people who live here. A river of red-hot lava quickly oozing the length of 6 football fields in just the last 2 days.
You can see just below here, in these cracks, is actual molten lava.
The flow erupted from the Kilauea volcano in June, traveling downhill 11 miles, now less than 1 mile from the small town of Pahoa.
It's really the geography that controls where this lava goes. Sometimes speeding up, sometimes it's slowing down, but it's always a threat.
For some of the 10,000 people affected, evacuations could be just days away. Road construction crews are racing to make sure they have a way out. The island is no stranger to Kilauea's power. It's been steadily erupting since 1983, wiping out nearly 200 homes in 1990. The volcano has been belching explosions of fiery lava ever since, and now shows no sign of cooling off. On the leading edge of a lava flow on the big island of Hawaii, this came from the Kilauea volcano. This particular lava flow started on June 27th, and it has traveled about 11 miles so far. And the problem is it's headed right for a small town of Pahoa. Take a look at what we're standing on here. This is lava that flowed probably just 24 hours ago. And if you look carefully, you can see just below here in these cracks is actual molten lava. Thousands of degrees down there. So we're going to try and stay out of the dangerous stuff. Take a look at this. Every once in a while on the lava field, you'll see these hollowed out half tubes here with white powder in them. What that is a tree that fell down and then was surrounded by lava. The lava kind of formed a tube around the tree and turned away. So that white stuff you're seeing is actually ash from a tree that no longer exists.